Haynes, the author of The Power of Pets, 7 Effective Tools to Heal from Pet Loss. And this is it's a godsend, I've got to tell you. And it's one of the most difficult things that a human can go through is losing their beloved pet. And thank you for writing this. What inspired you to put pen to paper? Well, hello, Parker. Parker's wanted to speak too. What inspired you to put this together?
You know, I had the pleasure and the honor of... This is Parker, by the way.
Yes, hello, Parker.
Yeah, I had the pleasure and the honor of having a little boy named Kitty come into my life at the age of 9, and I had him from the age of 9 to the age of 20. I say that's a pretty good life.
Yeah.
And he actually brought forward so many gifts to my husband and I. The gift of family, the gift of laughter. He would talk. He would actually... You know how you look up YouTube and you see the talking animals? Well, he actually would say
one of them.
Clear as day. Yes.
That's amazing. And so when you realized that it was his time to go, and I don't know the circumstances, but having to say goodbye, it must have been extremely difficult. You and your husband had each other. We all surround ourselves with animal lovers, but there are people out there who just don't get it and don't understand how valid that grieving process is, and the pain is real. You know, they say, oh, it was just an animal. We don't feel that way. So how do you let others know the pain that you are feeling and that you need time to grieve?
Well, I think that's what you just said is really important to remember, is that what you are feeling when you're experiencing the loss of a pet is that it is normal and it's natural and it's valid. It's very valid. And so losing Kitty, and it actually was Christmas Day that he let us know that it was his time to go. And we decided that we weren't going to allow any suffering, and so we were able to have him pass with peace. And that was a gift in itself.
Well, the book is full of great, solid information that sort of helps you climb out of the emotional part of you, but allows you the comfort of knowing that you're not alone. You've got some tools. There's recognition, permission, learning, personal empowerment, receiving guidance, taking action, and gifts of many. Of those tools, those 7 tools, and you go into them in great detail in the book, what has been the most important for you as you have moved on in your life?
The gifts of many. Definitely, bar none, gifts of many. A lot of times I'll say to people, what gifts have your pets given to you? And sometimes they look at me and say, I don't understand gifts. And when we talk about Kitty, for example, how I talked about how he would talk and say hello, just like Parker's talking right now. It's something that we can use to empower us as we heal, because grieving is not fun. But when we can identify and use the gifts that our pets give to us, so the gift of laughter when Kitty would talk, when I use that, you hear me, you see me smile, you see my eyes light up. And when we use that, we can actually empower ourselves forward in healing because their gifts are there in memory.
Parker, you are adorable. He's offering us his gifts. I wonder if he'd like to go for a walk, Brian. Would it be all right if Parker went for a little walk?
Sure.
Brian is one of our fabulous folks on the floor, takes care of everything. Bye, Parker. He was saying he wanted to go for a walk.
Yes.
And we listen, and we have to listen to each other as well. The timing is perfect in a way because I lost Lucy. Short picture of her. 6 years ago tomorrow. And I still have trouble.
Right. Yeah.
So would you help me with that?
Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe talking about gifts, and when you think about the time that you've had together with Lucy, what were some of the gifts that you and she shared?
Time together, walking. I used to marvel at her ability to hunt. She wouldn't kill anything, but one time, and I've told the story before, we were at a park off leash, and a lady was pushing a baby carriage. Lucy could see a squirrel at the foot of the tree, so she walked alongside the baby carriage so she could get closer to the squirrel and ran to get it and went up the tree. But she was just incredible in her many, many skills, and she was frightened, as most dogs are, when there's thunder and lightning, and so she, this brave Jack Russell would just cower and would just be in my arms, and she was an amazing dog. So it still hurts after 6 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's recognizing that healing is still taking place, and that it doesn't matter how long it takes, that you can heal in your own time. Everybody is unique.
And most of my friends are animal lovers. My parents have led the way, and everybody is very gracious about April 2nd and how one feels. This book, as I say, it's just the perfect time to be able to read this and find some tools that will help me and so many others who are still dealing with the loss. By the way, I've adopted 2 kitty cats and they fill my life up beautifully. So,
very nice.
but there'll never be another Lucy. You're going to be at Pauseway Tuesday, April the 8th, 7 to 9. It is a fundraiser and also a book launch. The proceeds will go to the Canadian Federation of Humane Societies. And thank you so much for helping me through this.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
The power of pets, and they are powerful, and so is the book. Thank you so much. We are going to take a break. If I can find my prompter control here, when we come back, we have an app for your lost pet. Dr. Christine Culbert, Erin Mills Pet Hospital, will be joining us in just a moment. So why don't you call us, send us an email. You can also tweet us your questions for the vet at CB24AHC. Include the hashtag AskTheVet.
Within the GTA, you can dial 416-872-CP24. That's 416